the news, man, they gave Mr. Hatch a bond, man. The trouble, man. Yeah, they gave him a bond, even though that still indictment said they weren't gonna give no bond, because they still had another charge that was coming, and there was multiple people that was gonna be on that thing, and they couldn't tell you what that thing was gonna be. That little dirty secret, that little dirty federal secret. Yeah, they couldn't give you the tea on that, bitch. They couldn't give you the dirty tea on that, because they said you was gonna flee, destroy the evidence, get rid of the blicks, get rid of a nigga, anything. So they had to keep that on the down low. Yeah, they had to get that on down low, but I guess they didn't let you know, because your lawyers, you had a female one and you got a man. Your lawyers, they came to your defense like, hey, my client, hey, you better check his track record. He ain't never ran, he ain't never missed no court dates. It don't matter. You see, he came way to California to come to this court date. On time, went late. My client is not a known runner, and y'all treating him like he a known runner, or like he's some murder suspect, or like he ain't got a lot to lose. Like, my client is willing to put up his house. He's willing to put up anything he got to do to prove to y'all he's not gonna run. All he want to do is make money for his family. So I ask you, Judge, can my client still perform and do his shows and work his social media and do his promo? Can you please give him that? Because it's just a gun charge. We do understand that the feds has picked this case up. We do understand that. We are not trying to run. We're going to fight this case like we should, as we should by law. Now, we do understand house arrest. We do understand that. And we cool with house arrest, but we just need to do shows and promo and features and work social media, because this is how he feeds his family. My client knows and he fully understands he cannot have any contact with anybody that's on this case or who recorded that IG live. He knows that. That's not what he's trying to do. He's not trying to destroy no evidence. My client is innocent. He's not trying to do none of that. He's just trying to do his shows, do his promo, his features, and feed his family and deal with this case. That's all he's trying to do. We understand and we will accept house arrest. We do understand that. But we just ask, can he still do his job? You know, we know how serious this is. We know, you know, he is Boosie, and we know everything that you see, we do know. We understand that. So that's all I'm asking you. Why y'all granting this bond? And we do understand the bond is set is this amount or whatever. You know how that shit go, and that's how it's gonna go. But then, and I guess they went with it, and they bought that shit, and he gonna get a bond. And the feds could have came to the round table like, hey, let's get this guy a bond. Because one thing we do know, he need them guns still. He love to smoke weed still. He gonna do all that there because he facing these charges, a lot of stress, a lot of social media. He can't respond, so he gonna be riding and smoking weed. Let's let him travel. He gonna still keep that fire because he got beef, and he little Boosie. He still got jury. He's still a rapper, so he's still facing the same type of shit he was facing before this charge. He still got to pull up to them same neighborhoods, them hoods. That's how he got to get his money. It ain't gonna change because he facing a charge. Let's let him out. Give him highest bond. It's only a gun charge. I'm telling you, he got to go right back to the same ways he was moving. He got to go. He may switch it up a little bit, but he still want to smoke. He still got to talk that fire. His security still them young niggas. So yeah, let's let him hang himself. We don't have. It's not slavery no more. We don't have to hang these guys no more on the tree. They hanging themselves now. He still need this. This is his God. Yeah, so yeah, the feds like, yeah, we give him a bond. That's okay. We give him a bond. Ain't like it's no shooting charge, no murder charge, no trafficking charge, no violent charge, right? Even though it's a gun, right? Ain't no crime connected to it. He was at work, right? Doing work. Alright. Let's, you know, see what else we can build. Yeah, man, they'll let him out for a while. They feel like they got him. They feel like they got him. No matter what story he come up with, they got him. So all he can do is add more charges. That's all he can do. Let's see if we can get him again. That's it, man. Like, let's see if we can tap his phone. Let's see whatever. You know, it's Boosie's job to make sure he stays straight and make sure you clean up and do what they say he's supposed to do. He got to do all that stuff. Make sure ain't no extra evidence, or, you know, you got to come to that round table with your family and get shit in order. Now you can come out and get shit in order with your house, with everything. So now it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna have to lay down, so it's gonna be like this. So it's really good for. It's a big blessing for Boosie right here. He can fight this case on the street, but now he got to switch up his route. He can't just keep pulling up to these different cities and states and coming in all these hoods. Nah, he got to switch that up. They got their phone out too much. He got to be at a certain location, no phones, or it can be phones, no guns, no drugs, none of that stuff. So they can hurt his business. They can be like, well, I ain't trying to pay you no $15,000. I can't even do what I want to do. Shit, anybody else I can do what I want to do. Why not pay him or him or him? But you know, niggas still might pay because you little Boosie, you finna go in. So you know, you lower them prices a little bit. Yeah, you gotta get the bad. So expect Boosie to be like, hey, versus 10,000. Versus 10,000 till I say different. Or whatever he gonna say. Yeah, man, like, you gonna be stressing, but it's a blessing still. You know, you can relive Father's Day. You can spend that, you can do that day. You have their own day. But with the federal guidelines in San Diego, man, it's different from that state. Let's see, you get caught with a gun under the federal law, shit, they want 10 years, up to 10 years. If you got like, what, 3 priors, they want 15 mandatory. You got like a drug trafficking or a violent crime charge, they want 15 under the federal San Diego law, gun law, getting caught with a gun. So that's why Boosie could be facing a 15 mandatory. Because of that, he got priors. So that's what it is. The second charge, ain't no telling where that shit gonna come from. It could be more gun charges. So they could be like, well, shit, you been carrying guns state to state, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you got caught with that gun, because if we going off your Map Hoffa video, every time you got caught with a gun, it was really yours. They were just holding it for you. It could be that. It could be that shit in goddamn Dallas with Jay Prince Jr. It could be a little shootouts he got into in Georgia or back home in BR. It could be some old shit back from BR. It could be some drug trafficking shit. You never know. It could be just marijuana. You never know. So it's a lot. Or it could be something that's dealing with that situation, a conspiracy or anything. But it could be that Dallas shit, though. You never know. But the feds goddamn got up their sleeve. Like, Boosie hands been a lot of shit, man. So ain't no telling, man. He just really a gangster, man. We gotta accept that. So we can't call him stupid and retarded. He telling you the whole time, nigga, I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal. He want to be the John Gotti. He want to be the Scarface. He want that name. He want that. He want to go down the Hall of Fame like that. He don't want to live like Drake. He want to have that story. I stood on 10. He want that story like C Murder. He want that. You don't think so? Look how he live, man. He want that. No, he don't really want to go to jail. But that's a part of being in that Hall of Fame. All the greats did a whole bunch of time. Yeah, so he with the shit, he stand on business, man. So it come with that, man. It come with a little break here and there. 5 years here, 4 years there. It come with breaks. Gucci used to be like that. Now he ain't like that no more. He just family. A lot of the niggas, they'll change. Niggas used to be like that, but they didn't change. Some niggas ain't changed. They ain't too deep. They can't let their people down, man. They stay stuck at the level called, I gotta prove something, man. Or really, it ain't even that, man. It just, Boosie got a fetish for the streets, man. He love the streets. He love the reaction that he get. He love that, it don't matter where he go, Cali, up north, Chicago, down south, it don't matter. The most dangerous people that America can offer, they know who he is and they respect him. That shit feel better than money. The respect that he got feel better than what he can do for his kids with that property or whatever. You care about that the most. You can't tell. You don't care about his family the most. It's the streets. It's the respect that we give him. That's what he love. That's his fetish. Some niggas fall in love with a lot of different shit. Some niggas fall in love with the action. That's drilling, robbing, shooting, fighting, shit like that, gang banging. Some niggas fall in love with the money. Some niggas fall in love with the hoes. Some niggas fall in love with jewelry, the clothes, prison. But some niggas fall in love with just the love. Just that love, that street love. And that street love come with prison time. Because you still gotta have one of these. You still gotta do shit. Because y'all gotta understand, before you can get to the relaxing and enjoying all the respect and you chilling and niggas saluting you, you had to, you know, get in that field. So that life right there can come back and hunt you. So you still gotta have that. You still gotta show niggas like, but the trap come in at with that is you gotta keep proving yourself to us. Because you can't keep reminiscing on the old bodies and the old shit you did when you was in BR. You gotta show us something now. Where your gun at now? Where your bodies at now? Where your steppers at now? All the mic gone, where they at now? So he still gotta show that he still gotta, you know, make it seem like he's still doing that shit, which he still could be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's a trap. Because you can't get all that love without still doing shit here and there. Still showing niggas like, nigga, I can keep up with y'all young niggas. You're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose every time. You know, so that's some shit Boosie got to deal with, man. Like, a lot of gangsters, though. And most gangsters got to deal with that. And they ain't even on Boosie level. Like, they on the regular. They still in the hood every day. You see what I'm saying? So, it don't matter what happened in Boosie's life. That's who he is, man. That's what it's going to be. It don't matter how much we call Vlad the police. Let me tell you something about Boosie. He don't care. Because if Boosie was still locked up, or while he locked up, if he do go to prison, right, and he get an interview from that jail, we think gonna give him the interview? Because who's gonna pay him all that money to get the interview? It's gonna be Vlad. Meanwhile, while we trying to tear Vlad down over Boosie, Boosie ain't trying to hit that. Vlad gonna pay that man $40,000 to get that interview over the phone. He gonna chop that bitch down 30, 40 times. And yeah, he gonna be talking that shit, still talking about random topics. Who's to say because Boosie go to jail that the Vlad TV interview is gonna stop? He still can goddamn call and let him know what's going on. He may not know everything, he just tell him what's going on, he'll just speak his opinion, and people will still jump on it. Now the interview may not be 2-3 hours or 4 hours or however long they be, but it'll be an hour worth, and Vlad gonna chop that bitch down the best way he can. It'll be an hour and 30 minutes, or they'll just keep recalling. It may take, they may have the interview for about 3 or 4 days, however, you know what I'm saying, so they can get about an hour or 30, because Vlad gonna have to get all his money. He gonna have to get his 40,000 worth, so on a phone call, it may go, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, so we call back, do it again, call back, edit, all that shit there. So I'm telling you, it ain't no reason for us to tell out Vlad, we wasting our time. You're gonna be doing interviews with him in jail. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be doing interviews with him, man. Vlad gonna put that shit out, it ain't gonna be over. I'm telling you, watch what I tell you. You'll see it. And the crazy thing about it, Boosie, you still gonna have to do interviews. That's a safer bag. You just can't talk like how you been talking. Hell, it's way more safer to pick up 40,000 to sit on the couch than pull up at a music video shoot. Nigga can plant a gun in your car. You leave one of the doors unlocked. You never know. You never know. Or stick that bitch under the car, but you never know. You never know what type of shit what we can do. It's way more safer to sit on that couch and say, hey, don't bring up this, don't bring up that. We can't talk about this, and let me get my 40,000. Let's speak on trending topics. Yeah, like, how you can't do no interviews? You're gonna have to. So the judge said you can't do no interviews, that's a lot of money lost. Why would you pick doing music videos and pulling up on niggas when you smoke weed? You gotta have a fire, same type of setup, same setup. The only niggas that want to feature from you is street niggas. Future, Lil Baby, Da Baby, they your partners and shit, but they ain't just finna call you for no feature and to feed your family, pay all your bills. It's all street niggas and gangbangers. So you better be doing interviews and shit like that, and promo and verses and shit like that, and music videos. Hey, that's where you gotta really watch yourself. That's where they got your ass locked up off that goddamn music video, not the interview. The interview, you was talking crazy, but they ain't what they tripping off of. They tripping off of that, what they seen with their gun. With that, you just talking, you could be lying. You try to make yourself seem like you still moving like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can finesse that, but with that, we see that, oh, there you go right there. So I say sitting on that couch, you know how to fight your pocket. You're sitting on that couch giving an interview, and they only show your face, your upper neck, 40,000. That's the best thing going for you right now. What you mean? Yeah, so you the problem with the interviews. You don't want to talk too much. It ain't the 40,000 that they give you. Yeah, so just talk your shit, and yeah, cause you gotta get the bag by any means necessary. Cause you already know you're gonna lower that feature price down. You already know that. And you still got all these high bills, so you can't really be turning down a lot of money. And all your money come from where? Street niggas, gangbangers. That ain't gonna change. Just because you facing this Fed charge, Future, Young Scooter, all them CMG niggas, Moneybag Yo, Big Homie G, Money Man, these niggas ain't gonna call you, bro. These niggas don't need no verse from you, bro. They ain't. So you ain't going to no legit place. They done rent out a whole warehouse or this little spot, and y'all shoot the video, just you, some females, and all that does, some niggas in there, but they ain't on no dumb shit. It ain't gonna be like that. Street niggas, they been trapping, then they came up with 15, 20,000. Shit, they want you to come to the block. They want to put their block on the map. They don't want to go to no warehouse or no, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be go to no beach or behind some water or in the woods. Nah, this song about crip shit or being outside or whatever. When you got one of them type of song where water can be in the background, my song called I'm Outside. My song called Drilling. My song called Head Buster. My song, so they're gonna have to be in the block. So yeah, them interviews about the best shit going in promo. The same shit with Andrew Tate. The best thing for him to do to get that bag right quick before he got rearrested, like, was to do interviews, get 100,000, 80,000 to sit down versus still fuck with the women and run that app. They already coming. They already charged you. So it's a whole bunch of other shit you could talk about, just like Andrew Tate did. What he do in about a couple of days? 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. That's the full interview. Then the clip did $1 million a piece, 500. His brother even pulling in 2 million in a day, 2 days. That's the easiest money. You just can't talk about the case. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, man, it's fucked up and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. You got to move on. But you can't turn down that 40,000 or that 30 or that 25. And all you got to do is sit down versus going to a show. That's what you better do, because you can do interviews from your house, off the phone, or wherever. So shit, ain't too many options, because all your money come from the streets. Legit way though, but it still come from the streets. It still do, man. So it's rough, because if you not do the shit that you get paid to do, you ain't gonna really make no money. The bills gonna still be coming in, but you ain't gonna really make no money, bro. The estate ain't done yet. You can't rent that out yet. It ain't done. You need to continue to pay them. Yeah, man, like, do what you gotta do, man. Get shit in order. That's a blessing. You know, of course niggas gonna count you out. It's part of the blogging game. Niggas will count you out before you got the charge. Cause you a real street nigga. What you mean? Yeah, nigga count you out. You can count any street nigga out. What you mean? It's only a matter of time with a street nigga. It's only a matter of time with a real street nigga. So the countdown, really for everybody gotta die. So the countdown, so whether a nigga count you in or out, just cause you got a bond, niggas still can count you out. That's just a bond. That don't mean you ain't gonna do the 15 or the 10. So niggas still count you out. That don't mean nothing. You shouldn't even worry about that though. That's a part of the game. You need to worry about what the feds got up their sleeve and why they wanna set you free. Cause they wanna hang you again, cause they know how you get your money. We huddled up, like this how Boosie get his money. He don't have no choice. It don't matter what no other person tell him. He got to go pull up to them hoods. He got to jump out, do promo. He got to do all that stuff. He got to. He built his empire off blood money, street money, drug money. These big corporations don't really be giving him the bag. When he said, well, I just made 60 today. I made 50 today. They came from a street nigga, a robber, another rapper that's in the street. That's it. It ain't come from this corporation, that corporation, Nike, Reebok. Boy, shit, I just made 50,000 on Reebok. Boy, Corona and Bud Light, all that stuff. Shit, I made 40,000 a month with them. Shit, so he ain't got that, bro. He ain't got that. So what is a nigga to do when it's too much for one nigga to deal with? What is a nigga supposed to do when it's too much for one nigga? One man army, cause what, Boosie? You was a selfish boss. You didn't turn nobody up the right way. You didn't turn them up the right way. Oh, you turned them up. You turned them up, body count. You turned them up. They can fight. You turned them up like that. But you can turn them up the right way. Where they can be like, here you go, boss. Here you go $500,000. Here you go $1 million. I know you got damn stress on this shit. You go $1 million, nigga. Yeah, I got you, nigga. And you'll cry. You know, all this never did nothing like that for me. Yeah, but can't nobody do that in your family. Cause you the selfish boss, Boosie. You the selfish boss. Can't nobody just give you no 500,000. Young Blue gave you 100,000 like that. That's it. $250,000, whatever he gave you, that's it. Can't nobody just go in their stash and give you 500,000 or $1 million. That's under your umbrella. Cause you ain't make them niggas no boss, Boosie. That's your problem. Yeah. So now it's gonna be a little harder for you. See, if Gotti went down, he can go to Moneybag, he can go to East G, he can go to 42 Doug, he can go to all these niggas. Juke, he can go to Big 30, he can go to all these niggas. Lil Migo, still probably can call youngster. Look at all these niggas that got a bag that's around them. Yeah, nigga just pitch in 150,000. You give you 100,000 a piece. Still come up with about 700,000. Then to take care of the first 2 quarters of the case. Y'all ask yourself, in the history of Boosie's career, have you ever seen somebody under Boosie that's balling? Don't worry, I'll wait. Have you ever seen somebody that's under Boosie go to Johnny Dang and spend 100,000? Or spend 50,000 on a watch that's under Boosie? And we ain't talking about Young Blue. He built his own audience. Come on now. Come on now. I'm talking about one of them young niggas that live at the house. Can your producer give you the money? Or he doing the beats just for a little bit of nothing? Because you damn sure ain't paying him no 20,000, 30,000 per beat. You damn sure ain't doing that. So what, you give him 5,000 or a couple thousand per beat? Like, what's going on with that? Yeah, I'm talking about one of them niggas that be rolling, 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 yeah, rolling, yeah. I'm talking about one of them niggas that be rolling with you. We ain't talking about young blue that don't need you, never really did. Hate that he did really on the LO. He might not make, but hate that he did on the LO. Yeah, I'm talking about them niggas. They be them dreadhead niggas that keep that fire. They be rolling, 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 yeah, rolling, yeah. Yeah, them niggas can't put up no 100,000. Yeah, give you a quarter, nothing like that. If they do, that's all they got. They can't give you all they got. They ready to fall out, but you go back to the hood. You finna do 10, 12, or 15, 5, or one of them lottery numbers. I'm talking about anybody that's around Boosie right now. Ain't nobody really flexing. A whole bunch of diamonds and got a fleet of cars. We ain't talking about phones. I'm talking about nigga can't even show 5 Hellcats. Nigga ain't nobody under Boosie got 5 properties that's balling like nigga. Yeah, man, come on now. So, shit, a one-man army, so he gotta do the same shit. All this time, Boosie been rapping. We ain't never seen nobody balling off the strength of Boosie. Going to the mall, spending 20, 30, 40,000. We ain't seen it. And they got a Boosie, whatever his clique called, they got that chain on, and we know it's him. A Boosie artist ain't never shut down no strip club. A Boosie artist ain't never shut down no mall or no jewelry store. And it's closed and they open the motherfucker up back for him. No, they do it for Boosie, not for him. We ain't seen it. You can't really count his son shit, cause he get the money. You can't count that when he giving them 20,000, 30,000 every blue moon, 50,000, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. We ain't never seen Boosie entourage on the floor seats of the NBA games, playoff, 20,000, 10,000 a seat. It'll be him and that girl. That's it, man. Where's click at? We ain't seen that money, that bread game shit. Everybody shining, you don't know who the boss is. Everybody got $500,000 worth of jewelry, $250,000 or better. Everybody designing, everybody flexing and balling, living that life. Yeah, everybody got their own following, fan base, their own motion, everything. Yeah, everybody a boss. Everybody got their own crew, their own label, everything. Yeah, we ain't seen that with Boosie, man. It's gonna be him. He goes to the Boston game, it's just him and old girl. Just him and his son, one of his sons. Not even all the kids at one time. Not back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. No. I wonder why. So, shit, yeah, he's stressing. Yeah, it's gonna fuck up his health and all that does. Gonna run this shit up. Yeah, he need to be home badly. Yeah. Cause we ain't never seen shit like that. You think a nigga that's under Boosie gonna spend 20,000 on the seat? Shh. Hell no, he can't do that. He ain't finna do that. The money ain't coming in like that unless he do what he gotta do to get it. The dance show ain't really coming from the music. So, don't forget, Boosie, that was a big mistake that you made. You ain't never turn nobody up. Every time you sign the artist, what you go get? A regular nigga that you can trick, that you feel like got all this talent, but don't nobody feel but you. You ain't gonna get no smart nigga or no nigga that can send you out of here because you don't want a big bag. You don't want to get nobody no big bag, Boosie. You ain't want to get, you could have had Kodak Black. You could have had Kodak Black. You pulled up on him in that double R, trying to impress him like he a hoe. And he wasn't going, trying to offer him 5,000. You know what you would have, you know how rich you would have been? You would have had Kodak Black on your team. But you tried to lowball him 10,000. What you trying to give you Kodak? 10,000, 5,000? Like a phone call, press a Z. Phone call, don't press no Z. And then we drive Mopar cars anyway. Yeah, nigga drive Chevys, round bodies, and Dunks and shit like that. Mopar, Durangos and shit like that anyway. They ain't the little pocket chains and shit like that. Nigga had that money on the street. Nigga jacking didn't get that 10, 15,000, 5,000. And he ain't gonna pull up trying to play Kodak music in a car. Like that's supposed to make him like, damn nigga, pull up in a double R playing my shit. I ain't never heard no nigga goddamn pull up in no Lamborghini or no double R playing my shit. Yeah, I'm trying to sound with you now. I'm trying to get this shit. Man, come on, man. He looked at you like, probably lost a little bit of respect for you. Like, man, you gonna lowball me like that? The yak? Damn. And all that shit right there, what I'm saying, how you gotta get your bag. They plays until by the feds gave you a bond. They feel like you gonna fumble. You got ops. You gotta go state to state, city to city. Shit, it's the perfect time for your ops to run down on you. Let me get that chain. Yeah, Boosie can't, he ain't gonna have that file on him. We see Boosie out, we can try him now. Make that nigga turn up while the feds on his back. See, that's how the devil play though. That's how the devil play. Make them ops turn up on you. See, ops that you ain't know you had. Now niggas trying you, saying what they want to say to you. Niggas ain't scared of you no more. So the fed can be like, shit, we'll let them, you know, 6 months, give them 6 months on the streets a year. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just start trying you. And why Satan shouldn't play with you when you've been playing with him, disrespecting him, listening to gospel on Sundays and talking about you praising the Lord when he gave you your name, your rank, all the money. He built that big estate for you. All that right there, them apartments behind the building, that shit out there in Las Vegas, your whole catalog, they all come from the blessings of Satan. So why shouldn't he play with you while you back on the street? You want to turn your life over to God, right? Oh, you think Allah or Jesus gonna make it easy for you, Christ, right? So you think Christ a sucker, don't you? You hear the Lord? He think you just, because I'm sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. He think you just gonna let it be without no little consequences. Nah. How long you been Boosie? How long you been talking that gangster shit? 20 years, 25 years? Yeah. So that means you got about 25 years worth of praising the Lord and doing the right thing and staying out of trouble, even behind bars. So you can't be the worst inmate behind bars and praying to him. But as soon as you get off your knees, you go right back to being Boosie. I ain't come to jail to be no good inmate. Oh, that's what you telling him? So you lying to him? You ain't got a lot of us. You lying to him? Just keep it real. So yeah, why not play with you? You don't think you deserve that? Then besides your ops trying to try you, you got niggas in your house that's gonna try to try you. You're gonna be stealing 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 a day you to try to kill them or threaten them online or say some shit because the feds on you. They feel like you finna be out of this bitch for about 10 years. So now they'll steal 100,000. You know what I'm saying? You tell them to count the money they stealing, knowing you can't say shit online or really act too crazy because the feds on you and they'll come right and snatch you up. Yeah. So now niggas don't really feel you like that no more. So now you gotta watch where you leave money at and shit like that. So now you can't even flash out like you used to online or on the phone. Nigga might screen record you. Your baby mama, you talking shit to her, she might screen record you. Then you on a federal bond. You say you gonna do what to me? You gonna do what? So it's a lot of little demons you still gonna have to face by out on bond. Cause nigga know they can play with your temper. Nigga know they can play with your temper. So you gotta worry about niggas stealing money. Your baby mamas, they playing with you, talking to you crazy. Now they ain't gotta respect you cause you can't go off. Say the wrong shit, you don't know she recording. Niggas been stealing from you before, got them to charge. So I ain't saying none of this shit gonna happen, but it's a lot of cons to look out for. Yeah, so you gotta be real careful and really like pay attention. Cause shit, now it's time for the snakes to come out. It's time for the snakes to bite. Cause Boosie got a whole spotlight on him. You got the feds, and they ain't playing. So we can try him now. It ain't gotta be this. It can be stealing. Baby mama ain't gotta be, yeah. So that's Boosie life though. It's all part of being Boosie. So that's why interviews would be the best. You stay in the house or you just go to your location, do the interview, pick up your little 40, do another one, pick up a little 20, 30. Everybody can get 40 now. You know what I'm saying? A little 20, 15, 35, whatever. Do that, do a verse, promo, shit like that. And then when it's time to do a show, man, you know you gotta switch it up. You can't be riding in the car with them young niggas. They gotta be in the car behind you or they gotta stay at the house. You gotta get security. Or shit, the car that you in, bulletproof. You don't need no guns in there, it's bulletproof. Level 4, you good. The car behind you or in front of you or both, they got the fire. And they got security. I mean, they security. Legit security. You ain't even in no car with no gun. But this bitch bulletproof though. That's how you got to move, man. You got to move like that, man. If not, hey, may God be with you. May God be with you. But that's what this shit is, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the comment section, man. A lot of shit going on, man. Hip hop on fire right now, man. So many videos to do. Yeah, I don't even know where to start, man. But we gotta get all this shit done. And you know, I already know how I'm coming, man.